Опа! Привет, ребята! А вы что тут делаете? Знаете, что у меня высокий аварийность? Я вас увижу, если вы у меня тут остались еще. Ладно. Здорово, Антон.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking? Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station. Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
Да, именно.
Correction. I am not here to argue semantics, Master, so I will simply inform you that you are wrong, as were those recently corrected minors. Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose
Потому что мы еще не заслужили свои мечи. А вообще мы проснулись в жопе. Надо хоть чем-то драться.
Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us. Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a rung-toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions. Answer. It is beyond the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find.
Понимаю.
You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order. Admission. It was a matter of chance, Master. I happened to be serving as a protocol droid on the Harbinger when you booked passage. After that, it was a simple matter to sabotage the Harbinger and call for a retrieval. Irritated statement. However, when the Ebon Hawk appeared and salvaged us from the wreckage, I was forced into a series of
более чем 3000 лет до фильмов, Гриш. Более 3000 лет. И, кстати, электрическая палка у меня есть. Ну как, маленький шокер.
Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master.
А это не просто мечи, это мечи из очень хорошей стали, которая даже может блокировать много чего. Ну, Вибромеч Крей я отдал, у меня просто 2 лонгсорда. Ну, по сути, грубо говоря, одно и то же.
Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your Kolto tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
Ах, понимаю.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Так, Антон, у тебя есть обучение на стреляние в 2 пистолета? Ладно, я тебе дам просто бластер райфл. 1, 2, ты идешь мне в автолевел ап. 3, сохраняемся. Ну блин, мне нечем больше бить, так что... All according to plan. Так, а я забыла, где, в какой стороне ебаный хавк? А, мне через Харбрингер надо идти. Как говорится, скоро произойдет инцидент, который в историю войдет как девка без руки.
I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship?
No.
We're better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Просто я помню, что в Mass Effect постоянно говорили Блять, тьфу ты, пошло на нахуй. Короче, через Гер, а не через Джер.
Maybe I would. At least I was safe there.
We cannot go back into the facility. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
Ну, молодец.
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go. Our enemies gather while we... Very well.
Ну пошли. По вашим кораблям ходить. Можно мне Нави компьютер потрогать? Спайков у меня 0. Партов у меня 5. Выбор очевиден.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached
Чё там, Сайрус, Рен еще будет стримить?
And there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board?
Я ж скоро закончу этот ебучий майнинг фасилити.
It's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the
В течение минут.
We don't know, sir.
Максимум
The freighter's
30.
empty too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone on the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
Это не
To
корпс.
fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
Сион.
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
Потому что чем больше я логов сейчас насосу, тем проще мне будет делать 2 квеста. Потом. И мне надо будет доказывать, что я не что-либо. А что я это я, то есть головка от хуя. Привет, Сith Ассасин. Хорошо иметь высокий awareness на начале игры. Я насквозь вижу лгунов джедаев. Ой, не та фраза. Главное случайно не загрузиться еще раз. Repair Kit. Эх, я ж взял Сентинела, я и забыл, что я не солдат. А ты заебал. Как говорится. Ладно, чуть ускорим это дерьмо. Критуй! На нах. Мне похуй, я лутаюсь. Антон, возьми медпак. Не ходи голодным. Наконец-то нормальная граната. Constitution +1. Уф. Ладно. Если дверь не открывается, ее можно открыть. Грей теперь может хилять. Покчам. Или правильно называть ее Трея. Ха. Да блять.
Something's wrong.
Вот.
Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air. I think they were always on board. I have no idea how many are on the ship. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord.
Понимаю. You received chemicals. Мне хилиться в принципе не надо. Насколько же баг-то все-таки много лучше, чем Колто? В плане и работы, и в целом. Единственное, что ее меньше. Но, как говорится, при отсутствии выбора, потому что Манаана-то нема. Ну, это абсолютно разные. Ну, как бы, это оба медикал этот, но... Допустим, тот же самый, как видишь, Колто — это жидкость. А Пакта — это, по сути, сделанная на основе уже химическая субстанция, которая может быть как жидкостью, порошком, так и так далее. И просто, грубо говоря, уколом. У нее повыше эти, но ее трудно доставать. Я не помню, откуда... Ну, синтезировать, грубо говоря. То есть, именно говоря про Колто, это считай, что тупо вот жижа, которую достают на Мананию вместе с газом. А Бакта это уже более что-то прогрессивное, такое химически сделанное говно. Вот. Поэтому и Бакта может быть в жидком, даже газообразном состоянии в целом. Колто тоже, но опять-таки Бакта более развинутая херня, чем Колто. Но пока Манан существовал, Колто это было, блин, топ-1 хуйня, потому что просто килограммами ее добывать и делать, что хочешь. Прощай, рука Крей. Как же меня бесит этот скипающий баг. Из-за этого нихуя непонятно, правда? Потому что никто ничего не сказал. Но опять скипает диалоги Крэи. Блять. Я чувствую, я скоро заебусь. Кстати, Антон, надень что-то получше. Стоп, а куда, как говорится? Порты легче найти, чем спайки.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy. All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
Минус рука.
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you? Huh? How do you know that? Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Понимаю. Т3.
Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Сначала лут, а все остальное потом. Ладно, левелапнусь наконец-то. Дай мне awareness, компьютер use, это. Отлично. Фитц, наконец-то дай мне крит хороший, powers, дай мне хилку наконец-то. Вот так вот мы в шоколаде. Ну, рад за тебя. Надеюсь, больше не надо работать на выходных. Ну, блин, я сегодня... Мы с Вайтом ферму немного продвинули. И сейчас пройду начало которого второго. Тоже будет хорошо. Блять. Чуть ебало мне не сломали. Не надо мне ебало ломать. Куда это ведет? Докинг Бэй. Секундочку. А что с той стороны? Что я помню, что там я пока... Ладно, отсюда я не могу сломать. Ну, как говорится, поехали. Время заканчивать. Это все. Ай, давай без огня, а? Так, все хорошо пока что. Вот и отлично. Потому что у вас что-то немного-много. Спасибо, Атон. Спасибо. Очень умный человек. Ай. Только не беги, пожалуйста. Не беги! Спасибо, блять. Вообще похуй. Это тут должен быть антитоксин. Тут нет антидота? Нет, вот антидот есть. Опять проскипались диалоги. Я получил ачивку. Что за ачивка? А, ни одного трупера не пробралось на корабль. Ей! Всех труперов отстрелял.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up! I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova. Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Hold on! This is gonna get a little rocky.
Астероиды, Рокки, хах.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to
Это он виноват. Ну как, он пытался нас спасти.
We're having a conversation here.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If
Вообще-то...
Maker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won. Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters. The Jedi's civil war destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall and the civil war that followed. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again? You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions...
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Спасибо, Крея.
Not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger. I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her. Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok.
Ой,
I think
блядь.
she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you. In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Tilo. Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
Фух. Но на этом я на сегодня закончу. Второй, который вернется завтра.